Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living. Getting ready to show you the hydroponic system that we've got set up that I'd gotten from A Hope Garden. And I wanted to show you how well it fits into our philodendron room. These are mostly exotic plants that we sell. So how about that? Now, how does it come together? How do you get it like that? Watch the video. I think you're gonna like it. More to come. Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living. Hope you guys are doing all right wherever it is that you are. We are going to be setting up this A Hope Garden intelligent planting system, and it's pretty cool. I'll spin you around in just a second and I'll let you take a look at it, and I'll show you how we're going to set everything up. Don't forget, you can go to the website. I'll post a link below, and you can get this system at a 24% discount, 24% off for you guys using the code MAYHEM, capital MAYHEM at checkout. Anything else they have for sale or for their hydroponic stuff or their gardening grow solution stuff, you can enter the code MAYHEM1, all capital letters, and you'll get 12% off anything you purchase from the store. So I'm going to spin you around and I'm going to show you what we're doing. More to come. Okay guys, now we're back. That is the nutrient reservoir, and inside it is the pump. Holds 4 liters. I've got it filled up with 4 liters of filtered water. We have an A and a B mixture. A and B. And the nice thing is they give you enough to do several growing sessions. We'll end up putting 20 mLs of each into there. These are the cups that it sits into, and you will have 12 of these. And then you have, this is what I really like, these are the sponges, and they're made out of sponge material, and they're infused with biochar, which is really cool. Terra Preta, you can look that up and you can find a lot of good information on biochar. Now, they don't just float in this liquid. There is the top, like this, and then each one of these would sit in here just like this, and you can see that they go down into the water, they draw it up, and the plant receives a nutrient, and it works out really well. Now, in the early stages, you can put a cap on it and germinate it just like that. It's almost like a mini hothouse. If you decide you don't want to have ones around it, if you're going to grow something really bushy, you can plug those off. You get 12 sponges with biochar. You get 12 cups or baskets. You get 12 caps, and you get 12 domes. So you also get some stickers and everything to label everything how you want it and how you like it. So this is a really good setup. We're going to put everything in here, put it all together. I'm going to show you, and I'll turn it on. We'll see it cycle. This is an honest-to-goodness hydroponic system. That is to say, it circulates the water around through the system, and in that circulation, the pump provides aeration and oxygen into the water. The plants absorb the air and the nutrients through the roots, and it grows. This is not a Kratky system, although it could be, but it is not. So for the applications out of the box, we are going to just follow the instructions, and the instructions are very well. So we're going to add, we'll go ahead and do that now if this is dissolved well enough. Yeah, there we go. let's see. More to come. Okay, guys, now we're back. This is dissolved well enough. We're gonna add 20 mLs of nutrient A, and that is to the top of this little cup. There we go. And then we're gonna add 20 of nutrient B. And that is enough to start this system. Pretty cool stuff. Now, I'll make sure we are plugged in at the back, and it's actually going to live here. This is our plant room. So it is going to live here. Oh, I have to plug it up. There we go. Now, we have everything turned on and set up. So the water is circulating. We used warm filtered water, and you can see that it's cycling through. This is tinted, which is really good because it helps to combat algae problems. That's one of the big problems you have in hydroponic systems. So, more to come. Okay, now we're back, and they recommend, A Hope Garden recommends that you soak the sponges before you use them, that way. And you set them in like this, and they go in like this, and this is how they sit. So I'm going to get the rest of these put in place, and more come. Okay guys, I'm going to show you a little bit about this now. Power mode. Pump. You turn that on, the pump automatically cycles on for 30 minutes on, 30 minutes off, no problem. It helps to save power. This is for growing vegetable mode, and this is for fruiting and flowers. So you would push this to make sure. There we go. Everything is set for that. Even comes with some little tweezers so we can put our seeds in. You can label everything if you want to, because it does come with a lot of labels. I don't know if I will use these right now for this application, but I will definitely be using them. Now, we're gonna go get some seeds and get this thing going. Oh, and listen to it. That's as loud as it gets. More to come. Okay guys, now we're back. I have decided to go ahead and just do a nice gourmet lettuce mix, and you can use the tweezers, and I will use the tweezers, but I am adding a good amount, and I'll show you how I'm going to use these tweezers. When you're sowing lettuce seed, a lot of it is so small and so tiny, and it's also pretty cheap. It's okay to oversow because you just pick it out and thin out and get the best one. So that's what we're gonna do. More to come. There we go. We've got all of these pods planted with a gourmet lettuce mix. Now, a couple of things to think of. When you're doing a hydroponic system like this, you want to make sure that everything is going to come up rather uniform, because you're going to have to adjust your lights accordingly. Now, initially, when they're germinating, before they have come up through the surface of the soil or your whatever medium that you have, you really don't need a light. I use that so I can film, so you guys can see it. And also it helps to keep it a little bit warmer. But the pump circulating, and everything's doing well, you really don't have to have a light on for germination. Once they break the surface of the soil or whatever medium you're using, you have to have it. So we're set up for vegetables, and we've got the light set down as low as we can get it, because that way the plants don't get leggy, because they're going to try to reach for the sun, and the further away the sun is, the further they're going to reach. Now, I'm going to spin you around. I got some
Okay,
ideas
guys, now we're back.
More to come.
And I know some of you are thinking, well, that's pretty cool. Hey, and you can harvest some vegetables off of it and stuff like that. Absolutely. But why? Well, herbs are actually cheaper per pound than the most expensive Wagyu steak you can purchase. You have to do the math and think about it, because I can buy rosemary, fresh rosemary, from my local grocery store, which is about a 1/4 ounce, 2 sprigs, something like that, maybe half an ounce. It's $2. Think about that. Do the price up on a nice steak, and then you will see that the vegetables and the herbs are so much more expensive per pound than steak. It is. Do the math on it. Now, why would you do this also? This is a fantastic teaching tool. If you have children who are in homeschool or are participating in any kind of remote education, and especially utilize the STEM software and curriculum. STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. STEM curriculum, this would be fantastic. How many liters does it take to grow X amount of plants so many centimeters tall? Do the math on it. How much nutrient did you have to put in? What's the percentage rate? If you wanted to double the rate of growth, what do you do? Kind of thing. Or just how much can you grow with what you got? This is a lot of good stuff. Boys, girls, anybody is going to get a kick out of this thing. I would highly recommend you look into this. I've got the discount for you. Like I said, you'll get 24% off of this unit until the end of the year, and I'll leave a link in the show notes. And you'll get 12% off of anything else they have for sale in their store. For example, their biochar replacement sponges. You could get them there as well. Anyway, I'm geeking out on this because, you know, I do hydroponics. I've done it for years. I've done it for years on the channel. This is really cool. And it just sits on the table. It's going to go fantastic. I'll take a picture at the very end of the video and show you how we've got it set up in our solarium garden room inside our house. Hope you guys enjoy this. Take care of you people.